Y'all don't shut it up. Hello, anyone. Anywho, yep. And Paisa, when you're there, you're so violent, there's 2 violent gods, and 2 of them are murdered. Woman. Pi lies, yeah, Pi is as fast as 5 star. Pi murder you right there. The fucking goofball is in China, it dies by, And Paisa, since you're so violent, I didn't tell you, you fought off 20 police officers, and the woman dies in the fucking car. You smashed her fucking head and her rib. And then 2 hours, Pi, it was 2 fucking graphic white people running over there. You fly 50 miles per hour, and I see you cut open 3 of them. Yeah, that's true. Hey, Pi, the most graphic is you, Pi. You parried bullets and you shut down the police department. There's 3 fucking idiots on Earth right now, Pi. Pi murdered off the fucking shit in Russia, yep. You fucking thief, y'all. You think that you're so tough? Your portal magic is anything, yep. 2 years of rendering you dies. Yeah, that's true. The only thing is that's fucking with Pi right now is a bunch of fucking frauds. And right there, Pi, when you awaken, I saw Pi. Thibis is also the portal guy. See the portal guy, and he was walking, yep. His punk rock, that dude is somehow legit. The other guy, Pi Witness, is the portal guy in Russia. Pi will render 2 years to murder all his friends. That's true, yep. So it was you that kept doing that, vanishing and appearing. Pi murder you, yeah, Pi murder you. It is less than 8 hours, Pi. You're rendering, yep, detected the molecule. It lights up, it dies, Pi. Pi said, you know what? 2 hours of your rendering, it dies right there in Spain. The mom is told they will be murdered by Pi. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Pi is 4-sided star Aztec. No, that's true. That's true. Yeah, carries 2 swords, real green. Hey, fucker. Pi murdered off fucking you. Real, yeah, you, real. I know now, Pi. The fucking shit fucking with you dies right there in Russia. Yeah, rest in peace to all you Russians. Yep, extinct, real, yeah, real. Rest in peace, motherfucker, yep. I've never seen an invisible portal guy that didn't take 2 years and then it dies. Pi, yeah, it dies, yep. It's 2 years or less. You're not faster than God molecule, woman. Yeah, that's true. And Paisa, look at that. 2 hours. Thibis has gazillion seconds to explain himself. Yeah, he better start gutting his old friends. Yeah, 100% is due. Well, gut him. Yep, in 8 years it dies. Yeah, it dies. Yep, Thibis only takes 8 years of rendering. Right there, every molecule monitored until it pops out of the portal. It dies. Yeah, 100% is due. Hey, woman, since you're so fucking smart, female, that's factual. That's factual. That's factual. Real immortal gods, they don't render invisible because then your skin is not encrypted. That's true. Hey, Paisa, there'll be 4 fights. I saw you murdered the fucking shit in Russia, and then 12 billion souls missing. And I need to tell you, big Pi. Hey, Pi. Got you, but do hella shindo. Fuck you too, female. Yeah, she is a fucking vit. Hey, Pi, since you're so tough, I saw after the boot scene, Pi, the fucking UFO appears in Lao. Pi, wrong. The UFO appears in St. Paul, Minnesota. The fucking UFO that looks like that was beaming yellow will be murdered. Yeah, Pi will gut your whole fucking group of gods and demons. Real. Right there, you fucking little piece of shit. Y'all, whether you be Sweden or fucking Finland, you dies. Yeah, you dies. Real. And Paisa, the fucking shit that thought Pi was funny, threatened you right afterwards, Paisa. I saw you vaporized it with the magic wand, level 30. It dies. Yeah, it dies, Pi. Right there in its fucking country, it is a follow Pi. Yeah, 5 hours, I saw 2 demons on it, and it dies. Pi, yeah, 100% is due. Do that, or I'll do your nation, yeah. And you're not allowed to live with me up there in Black Space, woman. Yep, I murdered off all the other survivors, and I tell you, Pi, you have every right to. The woman, have you ever fucking understood that you'll be murdered in 2053, woman? Yeah, in broad daylight by a demon that spoke out of Pi, yeah, real. And female, you're so fucking smart. Go figure why all those disappearing motherfuckers, yep, ended up missing because Paisa, that's correct, yep, you'll not be going to my Cobra side of the heaven, real. Paisa murdered off Malaysian and Indochina, that's correct. Pi murdered off China too, real, that's correct. Every fucking Asian king, Pi murdered them, and Paisa, you see that? Fucking shit. Passed away in Russia, and then 2 hours, look at that, Pi. Russian cut off the head of that stupid fucking demon, handed it to the demon inside of the saucer, and then it takes off, Pi. Good. Well, my demon's also appearing right there in St. Paul, Minnesota. Real, yeah. That's another ram demon, yeah, real, yeah. Another horn demon. Hey, fucker. When Pi's up and running, you're going to be missing Vietnamese. Yeah, rest in peace to your whole fucking nation, real. The fucking Pi? Now it flees on foot, crying in broad daylight. Hey, Pi, you didn't care. It's ground zero. Yep, there's going to be a hell spawn area, Eau Claire City, real. No humans alive. And Pi, when you cut, look at that. He actually died right over there, Pi. You just kept gutting white people for fun. Yep, yes, me do. Yes, me do. Yep. There's no more love and motherfucker. Hey, Pi, it is real bloody. 2085. All bloody, yeah, all bloody. That's real. Yep. You better know how to paste together. Look at Pi healing. Yeah, that's true. Hey, Pi. Yep, prepare. Yep, and he'll cut you open. Yep, good. It dies, Pi. Yeah, it dies, Pi. He said, Pi, you're so fucking evil. Now they know it's real. Yeah, it's real. Yeah, Pi's not giving a fuck because Pi's as fast as 4 Saturn star. That's true. Pi murdered 5 Saturn star in 6 months. Real. Yeah. Pi murdered fucking Tibet right there in China, in west of China. That's true. Yep. And those cities, the construction site cities, they're never completed. And Pi, when you murdered that Tibetan immortal, I saw 2 hours of you murdering the fucking Ching too. Yeah, 100% I never wanted you, motherfucker. The other stuff are, yeah, Fujian and Mongolian and other stuff like that. Yeah, they okay. Yeah, they okay. Real Chinese, I am forced to murder you. Real, yeah. They're Pising. You see that? The fucking shit didn't believe you. 14 minutes when you ended it. 2 hours later, the Viper took off. Yep, it saw your green sword, Pi. It says, Pi. Yep, your 3, Pi. The funny thing is, Pi, yeah, you dies too, demon. Yeah, you dies too for talking to Pi. That's correct. Yep. Pi didn't tell you that sword is not full of it. That green sword. You see 3-tip sword right there. Pi drew out. It's glowing green. Yep. Pi murdered 3 Egyptians with that sword. Yep. You do dies, female. And right there, I saw Pi using Thibis, as shameless as you, Pi, raping and murdering women, laughing too. And then you understand why he did that. Because that's probably the only dude that Pi allowed up there, yeah, to rule his people. That's true. Pi didn't like the rest of Europe and fucking white people. Pi murdered them. That's true. And Pi murdered all Persia. That's true too. That's true too. And he has no idea. 2 hours, they're off the planet. Pi, fuck you. Yep. As soon as you didn't see I murdered that Egyptian god, they took off, Pi. Yeah, they took off, Pi. You're waiting for another fight scene in Paisan. 2,800, Pi. The same bat demon appears in Payotum. Yeah, Pi do. Yes, me do. Yeah, fuck you, Malaysian bat demon. Y'all could. And then Paisa, you said that you're so violent. Go look at the lamb. It is the first demon Pi murdered. Yeah, Pi murdered. That's correct. He says, Paisa, since you're so hateful, we have no more choice. That's the correct answer. Y'all could. Because Pi not tell you. The experiment on Earth was to see if we can steal white technologies and restore the King Cobras. And Pi did that. Yalka, Pi is the last one restored. Pi murdered off all the other King Cobras. And then Pi not tell you. Then we're not allowed, Yalka. And then Pi not tell you, woman, there's no more technology. That's true. And then there's 4 hours of you murdering that fucking lamb. Pi dies. And then I saw 2 hours of you using the magic wand. It dies right there in its country, Pi. Yeah. I do see Pi challenge you right there in Finland. Finland's extinct. Yeah, Finland's extinct. You think I was stupid, woman? Iceland's gone. Finland's gone. Russia's gone. Ukraine's gone. Woman, where are you going to flee to? Yeah, where are you going to flee to? You see one of the portal guy is Thibis. And then he laughed so hard with Pi and he said, well, I don't need the rest. Yeah, he just kept crying. Yeah, just kept crying. Yeah, because Pi kept murdering them. And woman, you think Pi give a fuck about you? Y'all could. And Pi, you said, it will be 5 hours of them dying right there in the Middle East. He thinks he's faster than the Pi's night. Let him try. Yep. Goetic Demons dies too. Yeah, that peerless virus ray, electricity, real. Yeah, real. Had it melted in 28 minutes. Real. Yep. I'm going to use that on your fucking Goetic Demon. If it pollutes your skies and it kills you in Persia, that's 100% real. Yep. That's why everybody evacuated from the planet. It is not removable poison. That's true. Look at that. Pi? 14 minutes. Mom and Dad came out to gut 2 fucking little nothings in Russia, and then the fucking bitch dies right there in Perma. Yep, rest in peace, bitch. The fat Burmese woman is not allowed. Y'all good. Hey, Mike, 5 months, the fucking bat demon taking off. Real. Fucker scared me. Yep, dies too. Yeah, got it. Horn demons got it. It is murdered by one of the horn demons. Yep, the saucer can be seen in St. Paul City. Real, yeah, real. Hey, female. You was not allowed into Pi's nation, and Pi didn't love you. Yeah, Pi didn't love you. The bullshit white nations that think they have any kind of thunder war god woman as a man, they can check out what came down at Yaku. Pi summoned an ancient white war god. 2 green swords. He is gunning fucking Chinese, and Pi's doing that to him. That's true. Your little comeback is a fucking Indonesian piece of shit that has a blue sword. Yeah, Pi gutted him in 9 hours. Yeah, 9 hours, that's true. Within 9 hours it dies, that's true. Him is nothing, yeah, him's nothing. Pi didn't tell you the truth. Right afterwards, Pi, I see 8 hours of them didn't see your green ray melted their people too. That's true. Pi is a war god. Pi's immune to blue ray and red ray. That's true. The red swords from Africa cannot kill Pi. The red ray cannot kill Pi. Look at that. He took off his fucking helm, Pi. Woman, you extinct. Real accurate. Oh, yeah. You think that Pi was funny? Take a look at your fucking Persian guy. Pi cut him open too when Egypt isn't watching. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. The only Egyptian that Pi will not murder is the hound dog goddess. That's true. Her, and then Pi's out of there. And then when her's off the planet, Pi kill you again. Yeah, Pi murder you. That's correct. I don't give a fuck if you're Persian, you're Jerusalem. You dies. Yeah. Now her brain turned on. Yeah. You want to know Pi's Egyptian level? Level 7. Yeah, level 7. Accurate. You think that you can beat Pi, motherfucker? That's as fast as had it. Y'all could. What they say? Passed away in 4 hours, Pi. When those are extinct. Word came out that you're telling the truth. There's 3 days of her horrified Pi. I don't care. You can die too, demon. Y'all good. Yep. Rest in peace to her and you. Y'all good. And motherfucker, you didn't see that Pi's four-sided star Aztec equivalent. Y'all good. And Pi, when you're there fucking killing people in Thailand, yeah, that portal guy pops out. Yeah, pops out. That's true. Pi check if it's Thimis. Pi wrote Thimis, go back to London. We'll talk to you later. But we'll kill all your other friends. Real, that's correct. Look at that. 4 hours later, fucking shit took off to his fucking car and nodded fair. Yeah, fair. Me not want you, motherfucker. Yeah. And Pi, 8 hours of you booting up, you're faster than most gods, Pi. But 20 days later, take a good look at what's left of Persia. Fuck Persia and fuck you. Yep. Nothing is left. Yep. Pi will not live. Pi will not let you live. Real. Yep. You think it's so tough? Pi's speed is 4 trillion times around the planet per second, woman. Yeah, it's true. You think you're so tough, woman? You're going to be garbage right there when Pi got you. Yeah, that's real. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, good. After Pi is implanted and then morphed up and infused, Pi is off the planet for 400 years and back. Right there, Pi is 380 trillion times around the planet per second. Pi is ready to cut you. Yeah. The magnifying metal should be about 9 trillion. Yep. Every second you magnify it, Pi, faster than before. Yeah, that's true. Write this down. Pi. It dies right there in fucking Florida. It is cut open by the lamb, and it is a vit. Yep. And write this down, vit. You dies. Yeah, you dies. I will tell you the truth, woman. That is correct. Yeah, Pi will murder you. Yeah, Pi will murder you. And Pi, you said, look at his face, Pi. It thought you wasn't a war god. 2 hours later, all his Persian saucers are smashed in broad daylight. That's true. That's correct. And the answer is, woman, you murdered off Pi's white families who came down in 2016. And so Pi decided to murder all your white families and people, nation on earth. Real, yes, real. And the motherfucker, Pi not love you, even if you is that bootleg Afghanistan Persian. You dies. That's true. Up, yeah. 229, motherfucker. That's correct. Yeah, that's correct. I was too fucking evil to understand that Pi told you the truth. Yeah, that's correct. And then right there, Pi, you're booting up around 2. It should be around 29 all the way to 30. Yeah, 30-ish, 38. Around there, you should be up and flying, Pi. Yalka. 53 demons come down to inject you with more metal devices and DNA. And then right there, Pi, after DNA is corrected, Pi went over there to loot Pi's Google Spirits device to see what's been occurring. That device is a computer knows all alien life forms that entered Pi, the whereabouts, the GPS whereabouts, and the shapes and size, and right there, visual and audio, and female. You'll be murdered right there in your fucking country, right there in Persia. Pi will murder you. Yeah, that's correct. And fucking Chinese, yep, same thing. Pi murdered them in 20 hours. They didn't see their angel was nothing but 7 months. And that was the toughest angel. Toughest angel. That's true. Toughest immortal angel. Your fucking tiger's pussy right there. He fought Pi. Yeah, there is a tiger god that fought Pi. If it dare, it dies right there near south of Wisconsin. That's true. Southern part of Wisconsin, because yep, your whale demon is there. Pi, you said the whale demon is there. You murdered off that tiger from China. There's 2 more to join the app. 100% with you. Rest in peace. Yeah, rest in peace. Hey, Pi, you said 2 hours of it thinking that it's immune. The device is turned back on and you melt. Yep, that's true. That device works for Pi. And female, I not tell you, yep, you'll be banned from Pi. Yeah, you'll be banned. I see. There's 2 hours of Bibis crying, and then you gain Pi up normal 100%. The little bat demon dies, and then 2 hours you fly near it melts, and then those demons are also melting. That's true. Hey, Pi, and the fight scene went real. After you looted the god medal from the tiger, Pi, you saw 2 hours of you laughing your head off, and then their real tiger god level fought you in southern China. That's true. Yeah, that's true. And one of the scenes when he fought you, Pi, he lasted about 5 months. Pi, yeah, 5 months. Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, those are real level 29. Yep, 29. I don't care what you think, female. Yeah, what you think, female. Hey, Pi, but I got all of the talk and tune the top. I think so. Yeah, to there. Yep. 下路里 4 5. Yeah, 七路里 good. Yeah, 七路里 good. He says, if you're so tough, how come Pi took 2 demons to understand what a dick understand that them or not? Yeah, okay.